I remember sitting at my desk one day and I just all of a sudden realized that I wasn't in pain anymore. My legs used to throb so bad. It was like from my waist down to my toes, just the constant throbbing. And then one day when I was sitting at my desk, like I said, I noticed the throbbing was gone. I'm so glad that you are here on my video, on my channel, and I am making this video in hopes that it will help a lot of people, specifically people that have interstitial cystitis, for short, IC. I really can't say it very well. I always just call it IC. So 15 years ago is when my story started. It's when I went to the doctor because I was in so much pain. I was so much pain from my legs down, and my legs would constantly throb, just like this. All day, all night, there was no relief. Back then, I also was on a product called, I think it's called AZO, because I used to have so many bladder infections. Every month, I swear that I had a new bladder infection. It was a really hard time in my life because I was in so much pain. So I went to the doctor, and you know what they said? Well, first of all, they did these little tests, and they caused me more pain. It was not a fun experience going to the doctor. They wanted to do some kind of surgery or some kind of test where they expand your bladder and to see how much it can hold or something. I don't know. I didn't actually end up doing it, and I'm glad I didn't do the test because obviously I didn't need it. The medication, oh, it was so expensive. It was like $600 a month. I didn't have insurance back at the time. I was lucky enough, so here's a tip. If you have medicine, go check out Costco because that's where I got my medicine and it made it affordable. But basically the doctors, they put me on this medicine. It did help with the pain a lot, the medicine that they put me on for specifically IC. It did help a lot, but about 4 to 6 months in, well, I'm not really sure when I started feeling sick, but that medicine made me feel really sick. And then I was back at the doctor saying, oh, my stomach hurts, it's miserable. And the doctor said, oh, well, I said, could it be the medicine? And they were like, no, it can't be the medicine. And then one day I was holding the pill in my hand and my body was screaming, don't take it anymore. So I just decided to stop taking them. Of course, my IC pain came back, but my stomach pain and all my stomach aches, they went away. So basically it came down to where I went to the doctor. They are of no help. All they want to do is give me a prescription. And I couldn't take it because I'm so sensitive to medicine. My body basically rejected it. So here I am in pain, miserable. It caused me a lot of depression back then, and there was no answers, nothing for me to do. I got online and I started looking about diets for IC, and it was talking about not eating like coffee, and which that was depressing back then to think about not drinking my coffee. And it talked about not eating lots of fruits and stuff. Well, basically I didn't listen to that. And this is where the story starts to get more positive. I found 2 different people on YouTube that helped me. So 15 years ago, I found Dan McDonald and Marcus Rothkraz. If you know who they are, you know that they follow a raw food diet lifestyle. So I started trying it. I had no clue what I was doing, no clue. I remember I would make these smoothies. I would make these fruit smoothies and put them in, I had these cups like lined up on the counter, and I would make a whole bunch of fruit smoothies and pour them in the cups, and then I would take all the cups and put them in the freezer, and every day I would take one out and put it in the refrigerator so it would thaw out. And I remember they didn't really taste very good. It's like once you freeze it and then thaw it out, it just wasn't really good. And I don't even remember, it was 15 years ago, who knows how I was making these smoothies. But I remember they didn't taste very good. And then I also made a green smoothie, which I would take my Vitamix and basically just put a whole bunch of greens and nasty stuff in there. I remember I would drink it and I would like, please don't throw up, please don't throw up every time I would drink it because it would taste so incredibly nasty. I even remember my dad was working on something like next door and I brought him just like a little shot glass or a little glass of it and I was like, here, drink this, it's good for you. And of course it was nasty and he had a hard time getting it down too. But back then, I didn't have any help. I didn't have any support. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to make a good smoothie recipe or good juice or, I had no clue. I was just trying to do the best I can. And that's why I have created some things for you guys to help you out, because I don't want you guys to be in this situation. I want you guys to get the help you need so you don't have to worry about, you got a lot on your plate dealing with these sicknesses. You don't have to worry about going and finding recipes. I didn't realize back then when I was making these green juices and fruit juices that it was the start of something that changed my entire life, which is I call the morning cleanse. There's a whole video series on this that you guys can go get for free, and then you can get started right away on what you need to do to help yourself. Take a moment, pause the video, and go look for that link and sign up and go get your free product so you can go ahead and start on your healing journey. So I did a lot of research online. I watched Dan McDonald a lot. I watched Marcus a lot. They gave me a whole lot of hope. I think it's really good to have different YouTubers or different people that inspire you and give you hope and help you. And then I'm not so sure how long it was, but I remember sitting at my desk one day and I just all of a sudden realized that I wasn't in pain anymore. My legs used to throb so bad. It was like from my waist down to my toes, just the constant throbbing. And then one day when I was sitting at my desk, like I said, I noticed the throbbing was gone. I'm so thankful 15 years later, I still do not have to deal with the symptoms of IC. I remember it took a couple years to get better, but now that I know of, I have no symptoms whatsoever. They say that you can't heal IC, but I don't really know what happened to me because I don't have any more symptoms of it. And now that I have done the work and I have the proof, because I have experienced through my own life, I'm here to now help you. I want to help you if you're struggling. You could be struggling with IC or you could be struggling with a lot of different health issues. Now, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm here just to help through experience. I have 15 years of learning what we should and what we should not be eating. And there's a period of time where I ate really good, healed my body, and then I didn't eat so good because I was listening to people and they were telling me on this raw food diet, do apple cider vinegar and stuff like that. And now I know that I shouldn't even be doing apple cider vinegar because basically it pickles your organs like it pickles pickles. So there's a lot of things that we should know about this diet that we don't know. And this is where you actually need somebody to help you along the way. You need a coach and you probably need encouragement, because most likely if you don't feel good and you're not healthy and you have symptoms, then you're alone in this journey. You don't have anybody to support you and help you. And most likely you also don't have people around you. So that's why I created my group. It's called Stephanie Carroll, because that's my name, Stephanie Carroll Morning Cleanse. And it is on Facebook. And I'm going to also put a link below where you can go check that group out. It is a membership, but it's a membership where you're going to get community, you're going to get accountability, and you're going to get access to me. That means you're going to be able to get on this group and you're going to be able to ask me questions and I'm going to be able to help you. You don't have to know what to do. All you have to do is choose yes. You have to say yes to yourself and go join a community that's making a change and willing to get better. When you surround yourself with positive people, and I'm going to be there to help you, you're going to see the change that you need, and you're going to be on a totally different journey, a journey that's going to give you a new life, a healthy life, and the life where you are in control, and basically you get better. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If this video was helpful to you guys and you know somebody that this video would help, please send them the link. Also, make sure to like this video and to subscribe to this channel. I have lots of other stories. My IC is not the only thing that I've overcome. I've overcome depression, anxiety, rashes. My legs used to have like this electricity that would just shoot through them. I had so many different symptoms. IC is just the beginning of my story, and I want to show you guys, I want to share with you guys all my stories, and I'm hoping that if I share my stories that I can help people out there. I'm here to be of service, and thank you for watching my video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.